Hello.
Hey, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What's up? How's everything going?
Not very well, but yeah, I'm just not
Brent,
very well.
in a minute, he's just booting things up. So, yep.
Yeah, I've just been really ill the past week, so pardon me.
Yep. I mean, I've been a little bit busy since the last weekend, but yeah, that's just about it. But here we are in our favorite place to talk about, the interactive stories, choices, Dream Zone.
Can you just give me about 30 seconds, please? I'll be back. Don't. I won't go anywhere.
Yeah, sure. Take your time. And just to for the audience, here's what's going to happen. I don't want to have a quiet thing out there, so we're going to talk about choices. We're going to talk about Queen Bee Chapter 2, which was really amazing. Then the unexpected heiress. What else? The nanny affair,
Dream
and
zone.
of course, I'm actually listing the things in choices.
Yeah.
So we have shipwrecked for the VIP folks.
Smut wrecked.
Yep. And smart wrecked. Yep. And what else? Yeah, Dream Zone. So in Dream Zone, well, I was expecting. I don't know about you, but I was expecting to have
Yeah.
a new book in Dream Zone since Devil's Deal ended. But I was like still there on when it was. So I clicked on it, but nothing
Yeah.
popped up, and I was like,
I'll
okay.
double check now for you and see if there's anything going on.
No, they usually release it.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm wrong. Sorry.
On Thursday. We'll see what happens this Thursday. If
Yep.
there's a new book, I'm gonna be excited.
Yeah, I think we discussed that last week, didn't we? What is it, Devil? Sorry, by the way, if I do sound a bit weird, it's because, like I said, I'm not very well.
Yeah, it sounds good. There's no problem with that.
Right. Like we
Yeah,
said, let's just hope another Dream Zone book comes out.
I would love a new book now because if they release a new book, 4 chapters,
Yeah.
I'll just take my time, read the first 4 chapters throughout the
Yeah.
week. It would be fun.
Yeah. I think as well. Before obviously Brendan turns up, I think to me, I like how Dream Zone do this. I don't know if I've said it before, but I prefer it where you can get 4 chapters at the start. To me, it just seems a lot better. You know.
Yeah. Actually, also, besides that, I think how we can just replay the last chapter after you finish
Yes.
it. That is just super awesome. You can do it in choices, and I really regret that.
Mm. It's like if you finish your chapter and you make a wrong choice and you like press it by
That's-
accident at the end of the chapter, there's literally no going back unless you literally
yeah,
like reset the book.
that is just super harsh, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm glad Dream Zone is not like that.
Yeah, well, you got to know. You probably know why choices do it. To make
Yep.
you reset the book, to spend more diamonds, more money on keys, stuff like that. It's.
Yeah, yeah, because you need to go through the key thing again. Yeah, here's one thing about Dream Zone. If you're replaying a book, the second time you don't need to give them the key.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a really good thing about them.
But I think, to be honest, I think they'll change that. I think as the time goes on and more people recognize Dream Zone. So,
I highly doubt that would happen because I don't know. It can happen, but maybe not in 1 or 2 years from now on. But they have released really good books, by the way.
yeah, oh yes.
Mostly trilogies and really good start off. And the writing also spot on because besides choices, if I like the writing of any other app store, it's definitely Dream Zone because and Devil's Deal, my gosh, that was spot on.
Yeah, as well, speaking about Dream Zone, I know one of your favourite books is Time and Time Again.
Yeah,
And I thought it was funny actually, because I was just watching YouTube before you invited me. And obviously it were an advert for an Amazon TV show, I believe it was,
yeah,
where he wakes up every day. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I know.
Like that Time and Time
Groundhog
Again.
Day.
Yeah. I thought, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen like sort of redo.
Yep,
So I used to watch a show, Just Add Magic. So they used some spell and that went wrong. So they were doing the things again and again until they got something right. So I
yep,
like those plots, and that was spot on how they
yep,
did it.
yep.
It's a good book. I mean, if it were gender customizable, you would have gotten even more recognition. But
Yep.
sad it isn't.
I feel like we've discussed that before, haven't we? You, me, and Brandon. That
Yeah,
obviously,
we
if
talked
Dream
about it.
Zone, like, just yeah, I'm trying to find the words here. Sorry. If Dream
More.
Zone just made it gender of choice, like, wow.
That would have been super awesome. Yeah,
Yep.
that would have been really awesome. But we're in October, so Halloween's coming. It's Spooktober. Did you
Yeah.
watch the It Lives Within trailer?
Um, I literally watched about the first 5 seconds, but I don't know what happened after that because I wasn't. I watched it the other day, and I just forgot what happened. To be honest, I watched about 5 seconds of it. I thought, oh,
You should watch it. It's 3 minutes, 45 seconds long or something like that, and it is and the music. Like it lives within the theme music and the theme like when they used to show It Lives Beneath. So like they used to show the lake and a music used to play and the hand used to rise up. So similarly they have a music for It Lives Within. It's part of It Lives Beneath, and then they have added something more. I mean, I would recommend you to watch it on your own. It's just super awesome. I mean, I'm waiting, and they confirmed it's 2022, so next year it's going to be released.
yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, you neither.
Well,
I mean,
obviously, speaking about like October and anything, I know like Halloween's coming up, but it's
yep,
like when I've
31st.
just been out and about shopping and that, it's literally you can already see Christmas stuff in the shops. It's like, oh my good God, please! It's not even, you know what I mean? It's just really annoying, you know?
Yep. Christmas is big, I know. Like a lot of people look forward to it,
Yeah,
throughout the year. So when it's getting close, people get even more excited. So yeah, I
yeah.
see that.
I just, like you said, I just can't wait for this month because to be honest, I've got high hopes for this month. You know, Wake the Dead and just
But I
general.
gotta wait till end of the year for Wake the Dead, and then Crimes of Passion also. Fingers crossed. Then Blades of Light and Shadow. I mean, next year is going to be huge.
Yes, very.
Yeah, it's just going to be super awesome.
Yep.
I mean, what do we have? And even Queen Bee will be wrapping up by next year. So just imagine you are into January or
Yeah.
February, let's say. So you have Blades of Light and Shadow, you have Wake the Dead, you have Crimes of Passion. Nanny Affair will be ended by then, but Queen Bee will still be going on
Oh,
perhaps. So you have Queen Bee, you have maybe a new Black Lives Matter book they told us about, and what else? Surrender for some VIP folks, but it's going to be interesting. And Shipwreck probably go on.
yeah. Laws of Attraction.
I think we're looking late 2022, like you know,
Oh yeah.
because it just ended, and I don't see like they're working their butt on this, like to bring it back. Yeah, it's getting a book too, but it's not like Nanny Affair or Queen Bee that. So I think it would take some time, like Blades.
Yeah. So as the Nanny Affair one, uh, I'm not going to talk about it just yet, but like
But you
to
watch a lot of
me,
yeah,
sorry if you don't mind
yeah,
me saying, to me, it's I saw a poll on this on Reddit, and quite a lot of people have said it might get a book free.
okay.
To
So
me,
you,
without going
you
into detail why, but the latest chapter with the stuff what happened, like it does seem a bit obvious. Yeah, what was 16 chapters in now, and it's like I think there'll be a book free.
I mean, I don't think it's going to have a book too, but you watch a lot of spoilers on this Instagram. So what are they saying? Is it gonna have a book too? Book three?
It's actually not said, but the one for Queen B, the one I saw, I think I showed you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not. We're not going to say out here because it's not very nice. But like, I can't see it being that person. No way.
Yeah,
Like, it's a bit too obvious.
I know. I don't think so either.
Mm.
But I think Nanny Affair will have just book two. I don't see it going to book three. I don't want to even talk about it.
Neither do I, but obviously we've got to. You
Yep.
know.
Because honestly, I need to read it from the start. Right now, it doesn't make sense to me. Honestly.
Yes. Oh, you can probably tell why, but
Yeah. Oh, so we have quite a lot in our plate.
yeah.
And how the Royal Romance is going? I think it's only you, so we can start with that. Till Brandon rises.
What's Brandon doing anyway?
Huh?
What's he doing?
I think he requires some time to boot it up. To boot up the I'm saying calculator, the computer.
Yeah, calculator. Good God, don't worry, you're not the only person who's not very with it today. Say, sorry,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, Royal oh, I said the Royal Affair, the Royal Romance. Sorry, the Royal
Jesus.
Finale. Sorry. Oh my good God,
Yeah.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. But like, have you watched like any videos on it?
Like playthroughs?
Yes. Sorry.
I didn't because I haven't even read one Royal Romance book. So I know the plot. I know the plot of book three. The final book though, because I sort of indulged into that last year, but I haven't been reading the latest chapters of the recent book.
Yeah, we joined this secret society thing, didn't we? Like the Vite Imperi, something like that.
Yeah.
And we get the person who, basically, last chapter is we got the person arrested. The main person, he got arrested, and then we actually joined it. The
Uh,
the society thing. And to be honest, I can't really tell you what happened after that because I can't remember.
all I know is from Perfect Match, the Khan, that character is here. His name is Eric or something.
Yes, that is correct. He was the person who was
Arrested?
like the yes, sorry, he was arrested, and then something about I actually can't remember. We joined them or something, but after seeing the spoilers, it's like I don't know if enough I want to play it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what's going on with that, but Queen Bee, I mean, good God, that was a good chapter. I mean, damn man.
I actually can't remember. My mind's just blank. Obviously,
But
when time goes on, I'll probably realize what has been going on. But um,
but you know,
yeah,
um, so on the basis of like what you said about who is going to be the X, I think something might happen. Like I have seen it in a lot of TV shows, murder mysteries. Like a father or a mother, like if their daughter or son, if they get bullied in the college and they taking revenge on behalf of them, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's not a student. Maybe it's
yeah,
a parent.
yeah. That's the thing, though. Like you've seen the way the ex talks to people, and like the way he or she, even though let's probably say it's a she, um, like speaks, like the general clapping back, there's a sarcasm and stuff like that.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I can't see
The
it being that
boomer.
certain
That's the
character.
boomer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm not going to say, but like it can't be that character. Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry. No. I mean, I would have been really happy if it were Poppy because that would have been the ultimate twist.
Yeah, I think it says as well. I saw some theories on Reddit that it'll be something similar to what happened to Zoe, like a sacrifice thing.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know anymore. I just don't care about Poppy. I just
By the way, we're taking Poppy down. We're trash talking about Poppy, but also in between, we're getting to put in those flirt scenes. Like, we get to spank her ass at one point. Also, we get to say, like, oh, your cute face is looking so something because you're angry. I mean, those, I don't have any words. I mean, can you just imagine, like, you know, like the girl you hate, you're talking about something bad, and then you're just spanking her ass? I mean, just
That's just wrong in my opinion.
and how they wrote it, it was super funny. I mean, I don't know what to make of it.
Yeah. Like I said, but I just don't care for Poppy. I don't care what kind of redemption arc for it she gets. To me, like I've said before, I'll say it again. I just don't think she deserves one.
I like Poppy because her character. I mean she reminds me of someone who, no, I'm not gonna name who, but this is a very famous personality. I mean, Poppy's a loser, but still coming back like I won, or I'm magically going to be reinstated as the queen bee and stuff. I just love that because you don't need to prove that they're morons or fool. They're just let them speak. They will prove themselves wrong. Empty threats.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of sane person would say, "Hey, I'm gonna bury you, and your generations, and even your, inlines, your future generation won't be able to find you, or they will be afraid of me." Blah
Yep.
blah blah. I mean, that's just such a kid.
Right. With the theory of X, I've got a pretty big revelation here. Right? Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah.
Somebody wrote this on Reddit, and I searched this up, and it was true. Listen to this. I hope so. I feel like it's too easy, and too early to say she's literally Veronica out of nowhere and started being relevant. However, this is about Saline. Do you not know the girl?
Yeah, the new girl.
However, her clothes are the same color as the palette of X's icon. Someone on the sub also pointed out that the X's icon looked like the night elves from WOW. You know what else is associated with the night and the moon? Selene, Greek goddess of the moon, who's also known for her cloak.
Interesting. So it's the new bee you're saying?
No, the new character, that's Selene.
Yeah, the newbie. Yeah,
Yep, yep,
the new newbie.
yep. I thought that was pretty interesting. That was.
By the way, Mac, I think
Yeah,
that could be right because I did some digging. We go to this place, like this is a university or like a competition for all the queen bees from all over the world. And what is
yeah.
the name of the place? Apoidia or something?
Yes, it is. That is correct.
You know what that means?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that means that is a special kind of wasp or queen bee kind of species. There
Yeah,
you go. They just don't name anything out of nowhere. I did some digging and I found out that means a special kind of like wasp or queen bee species. So there you go, like the royal ones. So they have deeper meanings behind the names. And also Felicity, I mean, that means the Zoe's mother's name, that is like eloquent or something. So they're playing big games here. So there you go, that theory could be very very interesting.
exactly. And like the bit I just said, it just seems a bit too obvious.
Yeah.
But as well, there's something. I know I say this about every character, but am I the only one who doesn't trust Zoe's mum? Or is that just me?
Hmm.
I like.
I think Zoe's mom is going
Apparently,
to.
she knows. Apparently, I've heard, and I don't know if I saw it myself, but apparently, she knows who X actually is.
Yep, or maybe not.
Exactly. Is she bluffing?
Yep, you can't tell. Even
Yep.
if she knows, she's not going to tell you because that's against the rule of the competition. Interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, choices, the writers of Queen Bee, they're playing with names. They're not just naming anything out of nowhere. I mean, they're digging deep. I mean, I
Yep.
didn't even know Apoidia stuff that was like, I'm like, wow, interesting.
Mm. Exactly. But
So your theory could be, yeah, it holds water, tons of water,
yep, it's not exactly mine. It was somebody else's, but like I thought it was interesting.
whatever. Yeah,
But
I mean, this is just top level stuff happening.
yep.
Queen Bee is going to be a good book. I have a hunch about that. And right now, for me, Queen Bee is a great book, and I think you've already read it. But I'm currently reading it. The Unexpected Areas. Good lord, this is like Veil of Secrets 2.0, and even with more. interesting stuff because of the old times. I mean, I just love those. The automobile, the start. The night view, how the houses used to look. They depicted it so well. The language. I searched out like what swell meant, the old English and stuff. It is super awesome. I'm liking it so far. And the revelation so far, we have found out the chauffeur, I think, of Witten by family, that who could be Amelia's, you know, uh, suitor or something, like who was having an affair with Amelia. But we'll find out in the next chapter. This is going so well.
Yeah. To be honest, at the moment, I'm just waiting for Brandon to turn up.
Oh yeah, I mean you can check on her, on him. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, there you go.
Literally, just as I said that.
We were just talking about you that Brandon didn't show up. I said to Mac to check on her. Then I said no, check on him. I'm sorry, and then he showed up.
Not man.
Yep.
Just to finish some things off.
Yeah, what's
what
up,
I
man?
miss? Nothing much. Just been busy.
Yep.
Trying to sort some things out. That's
And
all.
we can understand why. Well, everything will be better.
Hopefully.
Yep. So everybody good?
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Okay, so let's get started. We're waiting for you, Justin, having some chit chat about some theory about Queen Bee. So I think we should. No, I think Brendan hasn't read Queen Bee yet. Did you?
Still going through the first one.
Oh, so there we go. So I think Queen Bee is kind of. We don't want to spoil it for you then. And
Nope.
I think we did have a chat about Queen Bee, so that's about it. Queen Bee, I guess.
Yep.
All right. So where should he start?
I'm not sure. Plenty of
Hostel
places to go.
Story, Dream Zone.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll go with Dream Zone.
Sounds good. I was disappointed they didn't release a new book since Devil's Deal ended, but yeah, this week, fingers crossed.
Let's hope.
Yep. Okay, so I think Brendan read the book Hostel Story. You read the recent chapter?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
It was very interesting. Sorry. We were, so we started off. We were stuck in the hotel room, gasping for air because we were trapped inside, leaving left to die from Chloe taking the kid Mark away, and then out of all the possible scenarios, apparently you can't seem to get out unless that's the choice I did. Yuri from the truck decides to rush in and help us after going to the bathroom, so that was quite convenient. We take Katia and we tell Bella to stay behind as we go after the kid in a huge glass bridge area, where there's an interesting gem scene there where you can try and manipulate her, but I'm not sure. I don't think it has much effect. I mean, I didn't see that obviously it might, but it's doubtful. But then Bella came from back and she started, waving a gun around, which, just made things a little worse. And then next thing you know, the whole bridge was rigged to explode.
Yep.
And you had to choose to save one of them. Who did you guys save?
I saved Katia.
Katia, same. And Bella was like, "How you didn't save me?" I was like, "Girl,
No. Let me add something
book
on that.
one."
Sorry. We have been saving her for 3 goddamn books. And, the second we just saved Katia, because it's like, what is your bloody problem, woman?
I just say Bella because she seems the most helpless. But then Vince just comes flying out in like a bloody movie, catching her in a bloody car.
Yeah.
That's it. And then next thing we know, we have to work our way back up to the roof once again. This time we're going our own, and we meet this prophet who, honest to God, he is not at all what I pictured. I pictured someone strong, someone who seems real, but he just seems like a creepy, weird cult leader. A schmuck.
Yeah. Maybe he's not the prophet. He's being manipulated by someone.
Oh no, he's definitely the prophet. Just the way he talks. Oh god, yeah. I was just being sarcastic, and the whole way through, and it's like, oh my god, this guy. Yeah. And then obviously, I've been underestimating quite a bit, but then obviously there's a sniper hits Vince, and we have to try and. Obviously, we managed to think on our feet. I think on my feet, and we managed to use Chloe as a human shield from the sniper. I love how she tried to rile up both the girls as well. That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, we need to head to the hospital. Vince is somehow in his regular, decent mood after being, him screwing us over. That's when I don't know if you can actually change a decision. It's like, because then the main character decides after all this is over, I'm disappearing for good. He's had enough, which is understandable. And it's like then you present it with a choice. You're either I'm in this till Mark gets away or till what. I mean, I'm all in and such, but I kind of think we should have gone on our own because at this point, people just keep getting put in danger, and regardless of who you save, you're always going to have negative stuff from the other. So quite frankly, it would have made more sense just to go on our own, in a way.
Yeah.
But then we need to find somewhere to go, and next thing we know, we have invitations to a hotel. But first, we agreed that we're going to take Mark to Helga.
Yeah.
As per his father's words, and Katia offers a solution. Although it's someone she doesn't like, it's someone who owns a submarine, but that she worked with in high school, I think. That's where we left off, and then the chapter comes up saying it's we've been transported by Katia's friend in the submarine, but can he be trusted? So
Then he's definitely steady.
He's definitely sus.
Yep, 100%. This was an interesting chapter, but I'm glad we have Mark. Finally, we have Mark, and he's not her. And Mark is a really great. I mean, how he does. He's a really bright boy. I like him. I like his character.
Yep.
I mean, he's a clone. It's to be expected. Huh?
Yep, Dimitri, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's interesting. He's really smart. Yeah, and but what else we have? Like Ivy, I'm still waiting to find out what happened to her. I think she died, but
she did die, but I don't think we know how. Yeah.
Yep. Or like if we will get to see her, or like the ending you proposed, Brendan. I would love that kind of ending. If like we go to like heaven and see, Ivy. That'd be really awesome. Instead of I hope they didn't force us on Bella or someone, and they do give us a choice to go with the love interest of her choice.
I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a case of it's going to be some sort of final battle, and you're going to have the final choice again with Ivy to either let go, you've saved Mark, let go, or stay and, live in part misery.
Yeah.
I think I'll be letting go, though. Even I would. Don't get me wrong, the life sounds pretty dangerous, also kind of fun, but it gets to a point where there's enough.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, Ivy is wanted her to be the love interest, but she died. Anyway, if they give us the option to choose, go with Ivy, I'd be happy because that would be the end of the book. So yeah, what's wrong?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. What did you think of the chapter, Mac?
I'm not going to lie to you. It's like my mind has gone totally blank. The only thing I can remember is the scene where Bella was absolutely pathetic the way she spoke to us after what we've done for her so much, but she was so happy for Vince to do it when it's like just get over it, man. It's like, to add on to what you said about that with forcing Bella on us, it's like it is a bit of a joke now. Are we really doing it to save the world, or are we really doing it just for Bella? Like, yeah, I'm just fed up of it now. Like, I'm genuinely just fed up of it, just favouring Bella. It's like, I am actually just sick of it. That's not even a joke. Not even a lie. I'm just sick of it now. Just the way we've done so much for her. So much. And the second we just go and save somebody else, she's quick to just get on our back like that. It's like, It's just a joke, man.
Both Katia and Bella, even I don't know, because both of them want our main character, but if they see us with another girl, for instance, I think Brandon mentioned it, when we were using Chloe as a body shield, and we're taking Vince and Mark back to safety. Then what Chloe was doing, she was literally grinding her body against our main character, and both of them were like super angry. So I think this is kind of a fun element the writers added, like in terms of the attraction of the girls toward main character and how the other girl would be so jealous. So yeah, but yeah, Bella. I mean, this is also like a funny thing. I mean, book one, she got kidnapped. Book two, we got her back again. Book two, we didn't see her. Book three, we got her back. She again got kidnapped, and again, this is just
Exactly, and the first chance we didn't save her out of our own choice, it's like she just absolutely goes like on a.
yeah.
Just because
Yeah, if you say Bella, then Katia will be the one like, oh, the minute another girl shows up, I'm the second wheel. It's an interesting like, I don't know what's the right word, but yeah, like they have this like like an anger, hurt, sort of they get hurt
yeah,
because
I know what word you tried to look for. I just can't think of it.
yeah, it's interesting.
Yep.
Definitely. So that's about Hostel story, I guess. Are you playing Honeywood, Brendan?
No, not yet. Still been busy with my own stuff. Sticking to regular stories.
Yep. It's turning out to be a good story, by the way. I mean, some stuff here and there, but it's a good story. It has some good material, I would say.
Yep. Especially with the last chapter. Good God.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
anime girl. That was anime.
Wow.
That was weird.
Yep.
So, I asked this question last Wednesday when you were not here to Mac. Brandon, there's a clear vacancy in Dream Zone. So, what do you think it's going to be? A sequel? If it is going to be sequel, what book is going to get the sequel? You think? And or do you think it's going to be a new book? And when? Is this week or next week? When a book will come out? What do you think? What's your theory on that?
I don't think the book will be out for another month or so.
Oh,
Give or take.
God.
Oh, so but did you
Just
see any
'cause,
update on
there's-
Facebook?
No, they don't really update stuff on social media. It'll just be a case of it'll drop when it drops by a good few months or something. I doubt it'll be for a while though.
Hostel story being under production, right? Both of
Yes.
you said that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it was under it. It was, but that was when somebody actually questioned it. Other than that, they don't put out any self posts or anything. They more or less keep it to themselves and just post it when it gets posted.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you think, Mac? What book are you expecting if it comes out?
Hopefully, either Half Human or Project Prometheus.
Or the Impossible game.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
one as well.
By the way, we didn't talk about like with Brandon. We didn't talk about the finale of Devil's Deal. I mean, we would like to talk about, but off the bat, I would like to ask you a question, Brandon.
Wow.
How'd you like Felicia as your mom?
Would it be different to say it would feel a little like it would feel a little less awkward if we didn't have sex with her a couple times?
Exactly.
What if Felix comes asking for Felicia? What do your
Yeah.
dad
That
gonna
was
do?
the one thing I was like, yo, Einstein, your plan failed. She was going to get possessed either way. But look on the bright side, it's my mother. And if you try and kill me, she will knock you out. So, yeah.
And our dad's gonna be like, "Hey, this
Hopefully I'll
is
wake
my
him up, though.
wife. Get your hands off her."
Oh, I think his dad will even jump up on that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
I think it was
But-
played perfectly by Milton, though, sorry, if you don't mind me saying.
Yeah, it was.
Like Felicia comes back, our mum comes back as in Felicia's body.
even
who we
though
liked before.
even though the demoness was supposed to come back in her body.
Yeah, but
Carrie is a Tiamat now,
Hmm.
and it's like, you crafty, it's like, we can't go to Felicia now, 100% no. Carrie, no, because that's the one who Milton wanted. And it's like I said to you, didn't I, the other day when Brendan wasn't here? It was like, well played by Milton.
Yep.
But like he said himself, he learned something from the last deal he made with us.
but we don't have the answer. Like, how did he do that? Because
Yeah,
he was really surprised seeing like Felicia as our mom. Then when did he change the things? I think there was a name written under there. So maybe
Yeah, it was a name. There was a what's it called? There was a name.
Yeah.
That was yeah, it was the name.
Yeah.
It was to take possession of another body that came through, and it couldn't be our father because that wouldn't go too well. So it's Carrie, but in a way, she's like us. Like she just has that she could try and take control. So she's got a case of can she hold on? It's got to try and help her take control and see how this pans out. I mean, it'd be good if like later on, our mother Lilith gets her own demonic body or a body, different one than Felicia.
Yeah.
But at least we've got her here.
Yep.
Yeah. For the first time.
Mm. I
Just
mean, we expected to see her by the end of this book anyway, so we all knew that was coming.
Yep.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird chapter, but it's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see how book 3 is going to come out.
Oh yeah.
And who did you choose, Brendan? We also talked about the
Chester Sisters.
option to choose between the chess.
I chose both.
Huh?
I chose both. Not because I'm greedy, just because it seems messed up to change them over. It just seems stupid to.
What did you say?
I'm not going to lie here.
Yeah.
I picked Sam.
Sam. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, Brendan, you're saying something? Sorry.
No, just saying. I don't really see the point in choosing sides between them. They're both really good people, and to be honest, together there's something else together. Like I don't just mean sexually, but they're like
good.
It's like they are the combination of good and bad, but they make a strong force together when they work together. So in anything, so
I
I'm feeling that would separate them.
Yep, definitely. But I chose Diana because I've been waiting for this since book 2 dropped.
Mm.
The early scenes in the so that was really interesting. Like they give us the actual choice here, and that was really good. Like we get a choice there. So kudos to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what? Yeah. If I ask,
I
go on.
Just because I just don't think that you should really separate them.
Yep.
But
Yeah, definitely. I mean, together they're a force. That's true. If I ask you to say what do you think is going to happen in the next book? It's Milton. I mean, we almost got him down, but anyway, he got his claw back up, and he's just again up and running. Like he got his first. So what is next?
We've got to deal with Tiamat. We've got to try and help carry control until we can get her out of her body and send her back to hell.
Interesting.
like she deserves.
I think at the end of book 3, now that I think about it, with her being here, we may even go to hell. It might be like a mini war or something, something. And I think at the end of book 3, we're going to get an option to either stay on Earth or go down to hell with our mother, because she's going to have to return, because she's the ruler. She has to be there. She's got to make sure everything stays in line and such. So I think we're going to have a choice.
Yeah,
Go
because
to hell with our
Felicia
mother.
has to get back.
I'll
Yeah,
stay home.
Felicia has to get back her body, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it will go to. But it would be interesting, how we what. So I think the last chapter, the chapter before the last chapter, was really important because Milton did and how we killed everyone or who killed everyone. Miss Dawson, it was. That was really interesting. We just
I
killed.
like how
think,
she was
Betty.
double playing Milton the whole time.
And I just love how I was right all along.
Yeah, she was. I mean, I had a feeling she was working. I mean, the way she was saying it,
Yeah,
she was obviously,
exactly.
not only terrified, but I think she was saying it as if, I don't think she actually was terrified because she was working, but she was just, saying that to appeal to us.
Yeah, I think as well, sorry, the one thing we probably missed out on the latest chapter, the fact that even our mum is actually afraid of somebody as well. What was the name? Something about
Tiamat.
Egyptian.
An ancient.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Ancient. No, she was talking about an ancient Akkadian language, but not actually Egyptian. But yes, she's like, it's like one of those stories where it's like, oh, there's this legend about a destroyer of worlds. It's that kind of thing. She's powerful, but there was always an ancient power before and such. So
Yeah.
gonna have to take her out somehow and Milton.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
I mean, as scary as our mother seems to define her. So then this is going to be interesting. And if Diabet and Milton join forces,
They will.
both lose.
It's most
Yep.
likely going to be a civil war or something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But one thing, everyone who were dead are now alive. I think
Apart
it would have
from-
been better if they had just. Yeah, go on.
The only thing is, we haven't seen Manuel. Like, it said they were going to
I was
give
gonna
Manuel,
say
but we never saw him.
Yeah, I think they should have showed us like Manuel at least for once.
Yeah, they showed Felicia, they showed Cara, and they showed our dad, but they didn't show. They didn't show Manuel.
Hopefully next book.
Yep.
Yep. But it was an interesting book finale, by the way. I mean, I'm looking forward to book
Yeah.
3 now. I think it's going to be 1 year or something. One was released originally, Brendan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Last October, September, October, around about that time.
When was Hostel Story Book 2 released?
That was released way back, like even before I started playing. I started playing in August, so I think it was a bit before then. It was about.
Okay, so
it was actually about. No, because it was about 4 chapters in. No, so it must have just been released because it was 4 chapters in. I keep forgetting that. So yeah, it was August.
Yeah.
Because I remember waiting
So
every
I
week,
think it's
wanting to go
going-
through it.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be 1 year.
Oh no.
Hopefully. But yeah, I mean, I would love Half Human Book 3 now. I'm waiting. Fingers crossed.
They mean book 3.
Yep.
I can't wait
Alright.
for Prometheus and
Impossible game.
Impossible Game. Yeah,
Possible game, yeah. I haven't played.
yeah. You'll have to.
Uh,
What's it called? I'll say we should have some time coming up. I'll have a look into software again, and we'll see what we can do for like live viewing of the Impossible Game. We'll have to go through that again.
Yeah. But Half Human, I think I'm excited for that. And this is the second book they released. So I think it's just it would be interesting if it gets a book.
It will. Like the way they left
Hostel
off.
Story.
There's no way they could just leave it like that. Everything goes back to normal
No,
just
no,
like
no.
that.
No.
There's no way.
Yep, definitely. Fingers crossed for that. Okay, so I think that's about Dream Zone. Let's jump back into choices, starting the best for the last. I mean, Queen Bee was interesting, but since Brandon didn't play it, I mean, we can do
Glimpses of
some.
it, but yeah. But
Yeah, when you play it, we can do like 4 chapters, 1 week, like that. So
Yeah.
we'll have to play back then. Okay. I mean,
so the nanny affair?
yep, we have only the Royal Romance. I'm not playing, so we sort of discussed that earlier.
Yeah.
And it's only, I think, the Nanny Affair and Unexpected Errors, which is I'm reading currently at chapter 7. I think you guys have finished, and Shipwreck,
Mhm.
which you are reading, but I haven't started yet. So I think
My
common-
shipwreck's had to been on hold for a bit. I haven't even read it.
okay. So there you go. So we have
So
only the
yeah,
Nanny
on hold
Affair.
for that.
If you want to talk about the chauffeur in the Unexpected Errors, so there you go, 2 books.
Yeah, but for nanny affair, I liked the chapter. You know, it was expected to go a bit downhill.
Perfectly.
Obviously. I mean, I liked the reconcile part. A lot of people wanted drama. I mean, there was even a post a while ago saying like, because obviously because of what we found out, someone put like, all this hate Sam's getting is just annoying and unnecessary. This book has always been single LI and such, and it's like, but overall, the hate that Sam gets in general is just a joke and unnecessary.
I don't think it is.
You thought so a while ago.
I mean, let's see here. If
I
Sam,
said at the start of the book, I'll try and give it a chance.
Hmm.
I gave it I gave it like 15, 16 chapters. So,
Yeah,
So,
so
and
Yep.
it's like, yeah, go on then, Brandon. Let's see what you've got to say.
no, I enjoyed the chapter. I mean, we started off like blank. Sam shows up at your door. She notices Jordan. Obviously, I kick her. I'm happily to kick her out. Like, get out. You're not supposed to be here in the first place. Yeah, obviously that caught me off guard at the instance. It's like she thought she was supposed to be in. It's like, as you find out then, and obviously if it makes sense of it later. You talk about things, and that's when she offers to take you out, and then she arranges to take you to a giant festive tree they have in by Central Park. I think it's Central Park. I remember seeing it in another game, or it might be Times Square. Not too sure. With a giant Christmas tree and a huge production crew for the TV, saying "Be mine." It's like I thought it was proposing at first. I think a lot of people thought it was proposal. It's like easy, Tiger.
Exactly.
But I think it was a nice, rekindle moment because, like, in real life, that'd be pretty big as well. I mean, especially, the fact that they announced that to the world and such, like, just right then and there. I mean, yeah, they should have done it a bit earlier, but it's out there now, and there's still 4 chapters to bring this whole thing together. And then, obviously, we had to talk about what happened with Jordan. Obviously, I haven't really seen to what the people who did the diamond scene with Jordan explained it. I'm still not sure how that happened. I mean, obviously, I was like, nothing happened.
I did.
I didn't. Nothing happened, so I didn't have to.
Sam almost like literally, she like became a vampire and she's ready to kill us if you tell like what happened with Jordan. Then things calm back down.
Either we were over or on a break, so technically, it wasn't all that bad.
Yeah.
But still, I'm loyal.
She was very furious at first.
Yeah. Then obviously, things get together. We have a bit of a hookup scene. Yeah, that's nice. Then we start to get down to business. We have a meeting with HR, to discuss that our relationships are completely separate. Not to mention, yeah, and that's when we get hit with. That's when Robin starts acting all sympathetic. Obviously, she's been acting dodgy for the whole last 2 chapters, being all apologetic and nice-ish, and it's like, when did you change your tune? I know it's bit sus. Then obviously she hits us with the same words that Jordan said back in chapter 1 and chapter 15? 16? 15.
15.
I don't think I'll ever be enough for her, and that's when it starts to click together that Jordan has been working with Robin the entire time, which more or less everybody predicted.
Yep.
Dun dun dun. The amount of people on Twitter who put a thing saying, what's it called? They put a bunch of gifs and stuff saying pretends to be shocked. It's like that. It's just how. Yeah. It was a bit tacky how they tried to hide that. They should have done a better job. Like they outlined it way too much.
Also, I think you missed out. I don't know what Coney Island with the boy.
Yeah, no, I missed out one of the good scenes of it.
Yep.
The day on the HR meeting, there's an assembly. It's like a really boring lecture. So, first day as official mom, we decided to skip school and go to Coney Island, a repeat of book 1, and I think that was a nice moment as well. We spent time together, like a real family.
Very nice.
Yeah, because we were out in public, we were able to be ourselves. I think that was one of the best moments of the last few chapters. I think Mac will agree.
Of the book.
No,
I might say, yeah. I just wish like we had like when we rode. That's how I perceived it. When we were riding the Ferris wheel, I just wanted but each kids on each of our laps and just enjoying the moment and a picture there. Fantastic.
Yeah, but they wanted to be kids. They wanted to be in their own this time, so that was understandable. But they were still close enough to hear and still. But it was nice. It was a proper family moment, an actual family moment.
Yep. Yep. The best diamond scene of the whole book.
I think they should have done that though. I think they should have some sort of artwork again. Like I know they've already had one with the Christmas, but one final artwork of the boys, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of something like that after in this book. So I think the chapter 16. I think like it kind of the continuation from where the book starts from here. It's a really nice thing. I like to think like this way. This scene was awesome.
Mm. It was definitely an interesting chapter, and I'm curious to see how this is going to play out. Like, because this is going to be a case of, Jordan has obviously actually fallen for MC instead of, trying to keep her emotions in check and just manipulate us. So that's not going to go well.
Exactly. About that, I mean, I personally felt like the way they did the breakup, and and the way we got back together, and how the role there. It kind of felt like it happens like the build up. The build up could have been a bit better, I think, and the way it happened so quick, and it's just I think that Jordan could have played even a major role. So that's just I think like it could have the delivery could have been a like needed to like really think about it, wrap things up there. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Was there any problem with voice?
Maybe a little bit, but not a lot.
Okay.
Oh, Brandon's gone.
Okay, can you send him the link?
I don't know how.
Okay, just wait a second. Just tell him the link is that.
I can't because you just invited me.
Oh no, just tell him like to join with the link, rejoin with the same link. Just write him, like text him. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was I audible when I was talking?
Yes, it was a little bit. Yeah.
How much did you? Oh, there you go. Can you hear me now?
You're at a bit of a meltdown.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was about that. I almost said that.
Yeah, but I think overall it was a good chapter, in my opinion, and it's going to be interesting how these last 4 play out.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be interesting.
I wonder how we're going to deal with Jordan. We're just going to sack her until I get lost. I mean, obviously that would be a good thing to get her out of the way of all the Jordan lovers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, yep. That'd be that. And what do you think? It's gonna get any spoilers on that?
On what, sorry?
Is it book 3 or not?
Not as far as I can tell. I doubt there'll be spoilers or anything about book 3's coming out. There wasn't before. There was only obviously the public announcement. Hopefully we'll see it at the end of this book. Hopefully we'll get a book 3 because I think book 3, like this book, it was good in my opinion, but it kind of it dragged on a bit longer than it should. So I think they should bring out a book 3 to try and put it back on track and fix it. But also
on the
give off the book
contrary,
that everyone wants.
Yeah. On the contrary, I believe that they just should end it because book 1 was, like I said, it was spot on, and I think dragged it. I think they used Jordan, but like I said, it was like kind of. I didn't think it played out really well in my opinion. But chapter 16, you take it, you put it on the back of book 1, you get an awesome piece there because that's what should have happened. The romantic scene outside, be mine. They put it there, and 3 or 4 to get some, revenge against Sophia, Robin, or if any of them wants to come around, then let them come around. What happens and end it here. I think that would have been super awesome.
Yeah, that's a thought as well. Where's Sophia gone?
Exactly. I think she's gonna be back. She's been really nice to us, and if Robin and
Actually,
I don't know.
I was gonna say, yeah. Now that I think about it, that might be a thing. Like, if you actually do well, maybe that actually kind of turns her into an ally against Robin for like maybe something coming.
Yeah, or maybe she doesn't want to do anything because remember, she also was into the marriage because of her father, and like her father was really sexist. Sophia did the wrong, and she got her fair share. But I think she has really redeemed herself. I mean, yeah, we have our person workplace. She has not been a jerk to us like Vince and Amy or like any other character mainly. So I would give her that. I mean, she's respect. I mean, she's a woman who knows. I'll give that.
Well, she knows that we're useful to her, so she can use us and to come up with a division and do good work.
Field. I mean, I've seen villains in choices like, oh, Vince. I mean, you haven't read it yet. America's Most Eligible. Horrible. Wouldn't let us do a single job when we were partnered up. And Brian in High School Story. Horrible. But I was hoping something like that would happen when I found out it was Sophia we're working for. But oh well. I mean, yep. Any words then, Mac?
No, I don't, if I'm honest. So, but like, to add on that, do I have anything to add?
Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, take your time. Yep.
I like how it was one of the more romantic things she's actually done. You like, I know I'm critical of it, but it's like that is probably one of the most proper romantic things she's actually tried to do.
Heart to heart.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, an actual heart to heart. That is.
Just like Ina and Queen Bee, what she did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to make that comparison here because I'll probably get crucified. But you know, I will say on the contrary to that, at least one person is respectful. So I have nothing to add.
Wait, what do you mean by respectful? It's like,
It doesn't just use us for sex.
oh, right, yeah. No, I mean, it's like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, the one good thing about her, and the one thing that you said is, she's a good mother, at least as well. She's respectable, a good mother.
She's a good mother, yeah, but like, it's. I think as well.
Yeah, but
Annoyed me a little bit about this character. Sorry. What annoyed me. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked. Then, sorry.
No worries.
It's like, to me, it's like she's a good mother, yes. But the thing what annoyed me about this chapter was just because the fact that so that happened. She made us go out to do that thing, which is romantic, but like forcing cameras into our face to do it. Like, why couldn't she just do it in person? Like, like away from the cameras, a proper heart to heart. You know, because how bad would it have looked on Sam if we said no in front of it? Like, you know.
Obviously, that's all the MC wants, though, is to be with her, and just fully. But so it's like she would have said no.
I mean, I think that's the difference as well. Obviously, she can't say no because it's a single love interest book. But at least I just, like I said, this chapter, at least she tried to do something romantic. At least tried. You know, instead of like with the helicopter scene, say, if you want to hook up for it after that.
Yeah.
But this, actually, to be honest, she did today. She did in the last chapter as well. And it's like, come on, man. It's like, we've done it for 16 chapters, like once every time. You can have romantic moments without literally hooking up every time, you know? It's like...
Yeah, I agree. I mean...
it's like...
This was a...
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, sorry, do go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, this was a perfect moment for a hookup, like... But yeah, so if they didn't have, so if they didn't have given us the, previous hookups, then I think this one would have been diamonds. We have been away from Sam for so long. Just what happened in book one, like they'd be craving for it, just like Gabe. That'd have been awesome, special.
So I forgot what I was going to say,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I just don't know what to think of it anymore, But like I said, like I've said 1,000 times, I'll say it again. At least you actually tried to do something romantic, And it's just like,
and there's still a lot more, well, still quite a bit to come. We've still got 4 chapters.
I know, and it's like
this was romantic and heart to heart. This was good.
Yeah,
this was good.
Actual heart to heart.
Yeah, exactly. And also one thing, I mean, about being a mother or a father, now there you go, the gender customizable. I think I wouldn't say like Sam was not a good parent, father. I mean, it was just work came in her way and did what she had to do. Like, she didn't know actually how to treat, and it was probably her wife, Sam's wife, dying or something. And it is addressed when MC came in, and that's just the only continuation from book one that is super awesome, and the sole reason that why this book is gender locked, in my opinion. of our main character toward Mickey and Mason, and how main character helped Sam to be a better parent, be it mother or be it father, like how MC helped her so sort of to complete the family instead of like Aunt Sophia, like they didn't want Sophia as a stepmother, but instead they wanted MC because all the qualities MC had, no one could have had. Let's not just go that far, but Sophia didn't have at least. So that is just super. And the continuation, the book too. So it was really awesome, that particular scene and those words, like how MC completes Sam and makes her a good mother or him a good father. That was spot on. I gotta give them that.
Yeah.
A good job by the writers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Wish that they had developed it more throughout the books, but still, like that was like
Yeah.
respected.
Yeah, I know
Because
I've said this
not
1,000 times, like you said. It's like, to
yeah.
me, properly developed in character, like, I'm trying to find words for it. They properly developed a character instead of just wanting to hook up every time she saw us.
Mhm.
Like,
I mean, I agree
yeah,
with that. But chapter
yeah,
16, like I said, it made sense
yeah,
if you
yeah,
sort of think about what happened at the last chapter of book one. Then you read it, it sort of makes sense, and But yeah, like in not many books you see, like the mental bond with the kids and stuff. But actually, choices still fun. I'm really glad they did that. It was super awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so it is going to be wrapped up because 3 chapters are left, probably 4 of this book.
I think next chapter will obviously focus on Jordan and Robin. I think the last 3 will obviously
Okay.
just they'll be like day to day life, working, make sure who's going to win the competition. Oh Christ, that's another thing as well. The competition is realised because it's a competition between Zofia, Sam, and Robin. What happens when Zofia wins? Because if we're heading up the environmental division and leading at the top, then what happens if and when Zofia wins?
I think I know what's going to happen. I think there's going to be a collaboration between the environmental branch and robotics.
Robotics.
Robotics, yeah, like Sam, the meeting. I mean, it got shrouded by other stuff, and one thing or the other popped up. But the moral was that if the robotics and the environment bring out like more robotic parts and the plastic things, it can go. It can do really good to the Dalton Enterprise also. So I think that could be a scenario. Sam's department working together. I don't know, but I think that could be a possibility.
Another one would be a stem for book 3, and Zofia wins, and then she does something to cut everybody else out and gets rid of them. So that could be a stem for book 3.
Yeah.
Yep. But I think if they do that, because you mentioned the Christmas thing and sort of that'd be a good way to wrap it up. If they do that, happy
Yeah.
ending.
Just have to wait and see.
Yep.
What's
I
your-
don't think there is,
It's not.
No, I don't think so.
No.
We did 5 days only. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So except Queen Bee, and let me know when you have you have caught up with the whole book 1 and you want to start book 2. We can like do 4 chapters.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
Okay. So are you streaming something? Any book choices?
I'm gonna be doing the Heist Monaco soon.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Save,
Along with
better save your
Catching
diamond.
a Shipwrecked.
Better save your diamonds
yeah.
for that. A bit of
I always
warning.
go for
Yeah.
diamonds.
Yeah, save that. That'd be interesting. I'll try to stop by, or if you upload to YouTube, I'll try to check it out there when you do.
Yeah, I'm still working on the YouTube, but it should be good.
Mac, how's your converse going?
It's actually going all right. I've done a first episode. I haven't published it yet, but let's Take that
When
under
did you
wraps for
drop your
now.
first work? Okay.
I actually don't know, to be honest with you. Depends when I feel right.
Fingers crossed.
When I feel a bit better.
Hopefully a bit
But
soon.
let's just say, with one of the questions somebody asked, I will say one thing. I went on a rant for about 10 minutes straight. So you can probably guess what that is. But let's just keep it under wraps for now.
Oh yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Also,
Yeah.
we did say a long time ago about playing Among Us. Did you get people to play with us? I mean, we just have 3 people if Brendan makes time, of course. I'm pretty much free on Sundays. I think Mac will be too. Now it's
Yep.
Brendan, and some other people. So how's that going?
I guess I'm honestly free. I've been free for ages on a Sunday. So yeah.
Sunday might be a bit tough for me, but anyway. Brendan, when's free for you?
College was Thursday, Friday, and then working Saturday, Sunday.
So what day?
It'd have to be sometime next week, hopefully. My work schedule changes a lot, and I haven't even got next week, so I have to wait and see.
Okay, so next week should be fine for me too. So we have 3. We need at least 3 more people to actually get the game on, because
Yeah, we can
we have a
find a
Discord.
fair group and then just a fair time.
Yeah, it will be fun to while audio chatting with each other. It's a great game of trust and betrayal. I love Among Us.
Deception.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me know when you find it out, and we'd love to hang out together and just play and chill. And maybe we can name our character after the avatars, the Among Us avatar. Anywhere, that would be so fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it on my side. Anything else to add?
Um,
No.
Anything else to add? Nope. Okay. So I guess that's it for today. And again, it was really fun. After 1 week, we have talked about books. It was really fun, Just I guess thanks for coming and stay safe. Take care, both of you. Have fun. Stay healthy, and I'll see you next week.
See you soon.
right, see you soon.
Yeah, bye. Take care. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.